So that thing is pretty cool. And the reason I have it, besides the fact that it's cool, is I'm looking at it to see what training applications it may have. If you're not familiar with these, this is the Samsung Gear VR. It's a virtual reality simulation device. The new term for these is called immersive reality. Especially if you go with something like an HTC Vive that has hand controllers with it. But the way this works is you get the little front cover over it there. And this one in particular works with the Galaxy S6, S6 Edge, 7, and 7 Edge, I believe. And your phone simply just snaps into it there. You get a micro USB port over here to power the device and interface with your phone. And on this side here, you've got this touchpad, multi-directional. You got your back button. The lenses in it, if you'll notice, there's lenses there. These are like, just to put them on, if you've ever put on like really strong prescription glasses and you don't need glasses, that's what this is similar to. Very thick lenses. And what it does is takes your phone that is in front of you about this far, and if you've ever put your phone up here this close, you'll notice it's very blurry. So what those lenses do is tune the image and change it to where it looks 3D and it's clear. Now this technology is still in its infancy, and although, you know, just looking at them, these screens have extremely good resolution for just looking. Now if you've got it this close to you and the lenses are making everything look bigger in 3D, you'll notice that when viewed extremely close, these screens are not all that sharp. Kind of like, if you remember back in the day, the old big giant CRT TVs, kind of like looking at one of those up close. So that's where this technology will really kick in when we get like 8K, 16K phone screens, or a dedicated screen on something like that. But for now, the cool factor, and just for average use, it works. And aside from being fun, one of the applications, like I mentioned, that I'm mainly looking at this for is for training. I sat in on a webinar at work the other day talking about these. There's a multitude of things you can use this for, whether it be for like fire extinguisher training, fire drill, simulators for processing plants. So you could have a team of people design some software for you to where this environment, the virtual environment that you're in, looks exactly like your office. And you could have different scenarios to practice, like a fire drill, active shooter drill, anything. So that's where I really see this technology coming into play for training. You could easily, you know, get some phones, a few of these devices, and train your whole company on having a fire drill without actually having to interrupt everyone's schedule all at the same time to go outside and stand in the parking lot while everyone's accounted for. Now yes, those are good real life situations to practice, but it may not always be viable to do. So this is the box that it comes in, and thanks to the good people at the US Postal Service for handling it very carefully. It's not a whole lot to it here. You get some paperwork and the tray that it came in. And prices on these have come down quite a bit. You see, originally this one was $99. So I actually only got it for like $30. It was a refurbished item. And I don't know if that's why the box has been or not, but it wasn't packaged very well, and I know how the Postal Service handles things. It was probably kicked from the mail truck to my front door. So there you have it. There's a multitude of applications for this, and they're just really fun, really cool, but you have to be safe with them. I wouldn't recommend, if you got vertigo, I wouldn't recommend using one of these. or if you get dizzy very easily. I kind of get car sick on occasion if I'm riding in the back seat, so I can have a little bit of vertigo. I notice like if I'm using the app for this that it's like a fear of heights thing, and I look up, you get that little bit dizzy feeling. But you just gotta remember in the back of your mind that it's not real. But a really cool technology. I can't wait to see where this goes in 5 years. I mean, think of where cell phone technology was 5 years ago. Most people were just starting to get smartphones. 5 years from now, what's this gonna be?